The peaceful heart. Once, in a small village surrounded by mountains and forests, there lived a man named Veera. Veera was known throughout the village for his quick temper and fiery outbursts. Whether it was a disagreement with a neighbor, a mistake at work, or even a small inconvenience, Veera would become angry and lose his composure. His anger was like a storm that affected not only his own life but also the lives of those around him. His family, friends, and neighbors often kept their distance, afraid of inciting his wrath. One day, after a particularly harsh argument with a close friend, Veera wandered into the nearby forest, his mind filled with frustration and bitterness. He had heard of a wise monk who lived in the forest and was said to possess great wisdom and serenity. Desperate for change, Veera decided to seek out the monk and ask for guidance. As Veera entered the forest, he soon found the monk sitting quietly under a large tree, his eyes closed in peaceful meditation. The monk radiated a calmness that seemed to make the very air around him still. Veera, feeling both embarrassed and frustrated, approached the monk and spoke. "Wise monk," he said, his voice shaking with emotion. "I am consumed by anger. It controls me, and I cannot seem to escape it. I want to find peace, but no matter what I do, anger always takes over. Please, show me the way to find peace in my heart." The monk opened his eyes slowly and looked at Veera with gentle compassion. "Ah, I see the storm within you," the monk said softly. "But peace is not something you can find by running from your anger. Peace comes when you learn to be present, to sit with your emotions, and to let them pass without being consumed by them. I will show you how." The monk invited Veera to sit beside him. "Now, I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. Feel the air enter your lungs, and as you exhale, release any tension in your body. Do this slowly, mindfully, and with full awareness of each breath. Breathe in deeply, and breathe out slowly." Veera, though skeptical, followed the monk's instructions. As he breathed in and out, he began to feel a small sense of relief from the turmoil inside him. The monk continued to guide him. "Do you feel the breath?" the monk asked. "Each breath is a reminder that you are alive. When anger rises within you, it is because you are not fully present. You are either caught in a memory from the past or a fear of the future. But the present moment is the only place where peace exists." Veera closed his eyes tighter, focusing more intently on his breath. He could feel the rhythm of his inhales and exhales, the rise and fall of his chest, the sensation of air entering his body and leaving it. Slowly, the thoughts that had once consumed him, his frustration, his anger, his resentment, began to fade. For the first time, he allowed himself to simply be. The monk continued, "Anger is like a wave in the ocean. It comes and goes. If you try to fight it, it only grows stronger. But if you sit with it, acknowledge it, and then let it pass, it loses its power over you. Just like your breath, anger comes and goes, but it need not control you. It is when you are present that you find peace." Veera sat there, breathing deeply and following the monk's words. Gradually, the storm inside his heart began to calm. He was no longer consumed by his anger. Instead, he simply observed it, without judgment, as he had observed his breath. The anger, which had once felt like an unshakable force, began to dissipate like a cloud passing through the sky. After a while, the monk spoke again. "Now, I want you to remember this feeling. Whenever you feel anger rising again, simply return to your breath. Inhale peace, exhale anger. The more you practice, the more your heart will become peaceful, and the less power anger will have over you." Veera opened his eyes and looked at the monk with a new sense of gratitude. He felt lighter, calmer, and at peace, as though a weight had been lifted from his heart. "Thank you, wise monk," he said softly. "I feel a sense of calm I have never known before." The monk smiled gently. "The key to peace, my friend, lies in the present moment. The breath is always with you. No matter what storms may come, you can always find peace by returning to the breath, the anchor of the present." Veera stood up, feeling as though a new chapter of his life had begun. He left the forest that day with a deep sense of tranquility in his heart. Though he still faced challenges and moments of frustration, he now knew how to find peace amidst the chaos. When anger arose, he would breathe, returning to the present moment, and the storm would pass. Moral of the story: anger, like all emotions, comes and goes. The key to overcoming it is not to resist or fight it, but to be present with it and let it pass. By focusing on the breath and returning to the present moment, we can find peace in the midst of emotional turmoil. True peace is found not in controlling our emotions, but in learning to be present with them and allowing them to flow without being consumed by them. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.